Welcome to La Twins Experience with
Kim
and Donyetta.
Now let's get back on our bullshit.
Okay. I can't.
I'm Kim.
And I'm Donyetta.
And welcome back to another episode of La Twins Experience.
Back on our bullshit.
We back. We've been gone a little while, but that's okay.
Now we back with the jump off.
Hey.
We say that like 12 times a year.
We do. We need to look. I'm on hiatus from my other podcast too. It's not coming back until January. I can't right now. Like,
you know, this is hard work, y'all.
Y'all gonna get what you get when you get it. How you get it.
We still ain't getting paid. We probably ain't getting paid because we don't be consistent, but that's neither here nor there. We ain't getting paid.
What had happened was whatever.
So when was the last time we did an episode?
3 weeks?
The week of Thanksgiving.
That long ago?
I don't think we've done one. Yes, we've done one since Thanksgiving, right?
Well, at least we came back before Christmas. Before Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. That's why I wore this red shirt, actually. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
You filthy animals.
I do need to watch Home Alone this year.
I
love
still
that
need
movie.
to watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
I
with
just
Chevy
saw
Chase.
a advertisement to watch that. They are promoting it like...
Well, I watch it every year and I laugh like I've never seen it, especially when that squirrel jump out that Christmas tree.
I don't know when's the last time I saw that. Years and years, forever ago.
Oh, man. Is Chevy Chase still alive? Yes.
I don't know. Is he?
And Betty White is turning 100 next month.
Child, someone just sent me a picture of the Golden Girls, and she was the oldest, and she outlived all of them.
And it looks like she hadn't aged for the last 25 years.
She looks the same. Oh my God. Like, I never seen White don't crack like that. I don't know what Betty White been up to, but shoot, send some of that fountain of youth over here, girl.
I need her skincare regimen, yoga, Pilates, whatever she doing.
You know?
So what's been going on in your month? Because I don't know when the last time we was here.
Let me think what I've been doing. I went to a few events.
Okay.
Listen, this little vaccinated, that don't mean shit, because motherfuckers popping up with COVID left and right.
Double vaccinated and boosted, and y'all got Omarion.
Listen, you go up in these places, right? You think, yeah, we all vax, we fine, and then someone pop up talking about they had COVID. Like,
COVID is like the new STD, honey.
Like you can't win. Like, I've been lucky enough, praise the Lord, that I've never tested positive for COVID. But who knows if we like little silent carriers just spreading it all around? I don't know. But
yeah. Look, I went to Mexico last week, and I told Kim my stomach ain't been right since I got back. And I Googled, and like, diarrhea is a symptom of COVID. So try
over there WebMD and they're trying to figure out something. I said, is that a symptom? Yes, everything's everything. They have everything. If you get a sore throat, could be COVID.
Your eyelash just fell in my eye. You got COVID.
Like your ears pop, you may have COVID. Like I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be 3 years. This is crazy.
And now you have to take, if you leave out of the country to get back into the U.S., your COVID test has to be the day before. And like, I didn't think I had it when I was there, but there's always that moment where you be like, oh my God, what if like, you looking at the hotel, be like, are they going to send me food in my room? Like, what do I do? Like, how? So I had a moment. Obviously my test came back negative because I'm back, but
I know. I was a little scared the last time. I was more cautious the last time I went, because when I traveled before that, you didn't need a test to get back. So the last time I went, I kept my, like, when you ain't need a test, like when I was in Mexico by myself and when there wasn't nobody there, we was just having a good old time.
I'm living my best life.
But the last time I went, I kept my man, like, Look, I'm supposed to go out to dinner with my girls this Friday, and two of them, well, one girl, because a few people in her office tested positive. She's like, maybe we should cancel. I'm like, I'm not going back into hiding. I'm not doing it. So if we gonna cancel, I'm gonna book somebody. I'm gonna book elsewhere. I'm gonna do something. Like, I had enough of this. I'm over
people
it.
ask me, like, if I want to go on a date, I tell them I can't because of COVID.
But you really just don't want to go. Hope you're not listening, dude.
I was about to say, I hope they don't be listening. Well, I don't know. It's just, I'm over it. Who thought we'd be here this long?
I don't know. Like, I went skating on Sunday.
Hey.
Masks were required, but some of these mofos just take the mask on the chin. Like, why you got the mask on your chin? Like,
I saw somebody at a holiday party and everybody was playing games with the mask down on their chin. I was like, y'all giving each other COVID for Christmas?
Like, what? I don't understand. What's the point? Just don't come. If you can't wear your mask, don't come. Don't come.
I did an excursion. It was a boat ride, Kim, but I still did an excursion. And they try to sell you. They had like women outside when you like going into the place where you get on the port, and they were like, take a picture that they're gonna try to sell you as soon as you walk around to the other side. And the lady was like, you can take your mask off for the picture. I looked at her, I said, no. we were standing outside. I was like, no. She's like, 1, 2, 3, and I smiled behind my mask.
Wait, you left your mask on for the whole boat ride?
Not for the whole boat ride, but for some of it, yeah. Because I was just noticing like how willy-nilly people like were, and I was like, it's giving me COVID vibes.
You know what? Because you think like you had to take a test to get there, so we sure be all right. But who knows? I don't know.
It's scary.
I don't know, but y'all might see me out in these streets. I'm gonna have my mask on, but I'm staying in. I'm not gonna be. I don't know. Just don't listen to me. Do you, boo? Do you? Do you? I'ma do me.
We don't want nobody to be like, Lil Twin said, we ain't told y'all nothing.
Just be cautious. That's all. Like, I never stop wearing my mask. When I go to stores, I've never stopped. I've never gone in the store without a mask this whole time.
Yeah.
So some people.
And I judge you, and I see you.
When I see people in a supermarket, I'll be like, y'all, I'll be giving them the side eye under my mask with my lip lifted, because y'all just get on my doggone nerves. Like, why you in a supermarket with no mask? I ain't gonna say what type of people it is, but y'all already know. Y'all know who it be.
Dwight Peoples.
I said I wasn't gonna say.
I didn't say I wasn't gonna say.
Them.
And Tom Dwight and Peoples, that's so, I bet, let's Google Dwight Peoples. I bet that's somebody's real name. And it's probably a black person.
All of them be up in there with no mask on, breathing all over the doggone potatoes and shit. Like, I can't.
I remember I used to be in the grocery store. It's sort of like, remember when somebody used to blow all over a birthday cake and we eat it? Like, I used to be in the store, and when you get in the little bags in the produce section, I lick my finger because the bag always stuck. I actually went to a grocery store and I was like, how am I supposed to get this bag open? I'm not licking my finger. And then, let me see.
It's crazy, man.
I'm going to find Dwight People. I know that's somebody's real name.
My friend texted me and said, they might start shutting schools down. I said, they better not.
I heard Omicron is it's like COVID on steroids.
We are not going back to homeschooling. So y'all just got to cancel school for the rest of the year, because I ain't with it. I am not with it. No.
I couldn't imagine. So do you get nervous about the kids like bringing anything home to you? Some of my friends who they're still working remotely, but they have children that are going to in-person school. They said about every week, sometimes 2 times a week to school, calling them, telling them, well, somebody tested positive. Blah, blah. So they said they're always like on pins and needles.
You know what? We used to get the notices a lot, but it was mostly the staff that were testing positive. But this was like before the vaccine. Recently, we haven't gotten any notices about staff or kids testing positive. But I'm not worried. I don't know. I don't know. Like, if I didn't get it all this time, how many people who didn't get it all this time have gotten it?
I be thinking, Lord, because you know they say God look out for babies and fools, and I sure ain't no baby.
Because a lot of people are getting it for the second time, and I even heard someone get it for the third time. I'm like, what is up with y'all immune system? Like, what is you doing over there? Like,
as much liquor as I used to drink, I'm surprised my immune system. I'm surprised I got one, but
look, we probably did have it and didn't even know it.
I always wondered, like, did I have it and I didn't know? Because as far as I know now, I have it. And then my thing is, I'm not afraid of getting it as much as I'm afraid of getting it and passing it to somebody else. Like, that's the thing that I'm antsy about. Like, I hadn't been anywhere. I'm lying. I've only been out my house. I've only been out my house maybe once or twice in the last week. Like, I sort of see, if I'm not like out here back on my BS, then I'm in here back on like my alter ego's BS, which is an introverted homebody hermit.
I don't know.
Not hot girl summer Donyetta.
COVID ain't going nowhere, and I think we can't keep going into hiding. Like, what is that going? It hasn't fixed the problem yet.
I sure don't want them to say I need to come back into the office to work though.
They not. They sending everybody going back home like.
And I've already done the math. I need to get my booster number 2 on May 1st.
Booster number 2?
Yeah. Now we're supposed to get one every 6 months now, aren't we? What? I think it's gonna be like a flu shot.
Listen, all I know is if Jackie Chan stabbed me again, I'm gonna hit him back. I'm gonna hit him back.
Who is Jackie?
The guy that gave me my booster shot. And I told his ass, don't stab me. Don't stab me. And he said he won't. And that motherfucker stabbed me anyway. That's when your arm hurts when they stab you. Like, they could put it in neatly, gently. Just push it in. Caress it. Just stick it in there.
She put mine in gently, and I rolled over on that thing. That's him.
Oh my God. Look, when he stabbed me, mine was hurting for like 4 days.
The last time my booster shot, I had a rash for over a week, and I rolled over on my left arm, baby, in my sleep. And when I tell y'all, I think I woke up this whole row of houses. It hurt just to think about it.
Oh, Lord. I can't.
So, blessed be. We'll see what we got up next. Y'all, this week, we got Black Girl Magic and Black Boy Joy.
Yes, we do. So first up, Kristen Hayden becomes the first Black woman to win a national diving title. Round of applause.
Yes.
Round of applause, because there were like 2 Black women swimming in the pool, swimming.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 2, more like 1. What was her name? Simone.
I can't remember one. See, I know Black women in gymnastics and track, but I can't remember like swimmers.
There was one Black Olympic swimmer recently. What was her name? Simone Manuel. And she's like the only one. She was in this past Olympics and the one before. I can't even remember if there was I know there was one Black man as well. So now we have 3. Now we have a diver.
His name is Mike Wright. Is the only Black. Hayden joined Mike Wright as the only Black divers to win U.S. national titles. Mm-hmm. Wright won on the meter springboard in 2012. 2012. That was almost 10 years ago.
Look how long. Look, when you watch the Olympics, it be the Chinese. They always win first every year. Canada be up there, and
and Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps is a swimmer, girl. I'm talking about diving.
He don't dive too?
No, Michael Phelps. Oh, y'all know Black people don't watch swimming. Black people only watch track and field. I be watching the swimming.
And I don't even watch that. Y'all know I don't watch TV. I don't even know why we playing this game.
But yeah, kudos to her. I was looking at her Instagram. Her stomach is sick. Her body is sick.
So we need to start swimming.
She looks like a real woman though, but she is like cut. Like, she looks amazing.
I think swimming, you don't burn enough calories just like that dang Peloton.
You don't burn enough calories on Peloton?
Child, I rode 6 miles and it seemed like I was fighting for my life, and that workout was 30 minutes. And I pulled up my dang Apple Ring. I wore the heart rate monitor and everything, talking about some 200 calories. You don't get out my face. If I ran 6 miles, it would be well over 600.
Well, 6 miles on the bike is easier than 6 miles
I felt
running.
like I was going to die.
But what was your
Like,
resistance? Was it on easy?
Because it was like one of the classes where they tell you how to do it, and they're like, crank the resistance up to 50. I think it only goes up to 60 or 70. Like, how? At one point I stopped, and you want to know what I said? I was like, man, fuck them kids, 'cause I was not doing that. I stopped. I was like sweat was dripping on the mat up under my bike. Like, I had to wipe it. I said, I'd rather run another marathon, child.
Because you know what? Riding stationary is different from riding on the road. It's like, it's no comparison. Like, that's why, let me tell you, years ago, there was this chick that I used to be cool with. We ain't cool no more. But she was a spin instructor. And if you're listening, you was around back in the day, you would know this. She was a spin instructor, and she was trying to ride bikes. So we went riding, and she thought she was going to, do some damage. And I smoked her ass.
It's like when you run on a treadmill all the time and then think you could go do a 5K and you be, ooh.
Like right now, right? I'm doing a challenge. I'm running a treadmill. I'm like, I can't run this fast outside. Ain't no way.
But you might have some more foot. Like, I think it does help with your footwork. So you might your speed will probably go up at least slightly.
It's getting me back in shape. It's getting my stamina going. But all y'all Pelotons and all y'all mofos that be up in the gym, don't think you're going to get on a bike outside and you're going to be doing something, because it's different. It's like, it's a different playing field. It's totally different.
And I don't see how people lose weight. And a lot of people do. And I'm talking about a lot of weight on Peloton. But I think what has happened too, I think my body's used to running so much that other low impact stuff ain't going to work for me. So I'm going to either have to go back to Orange Theory. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back to Orange Theory or something. And I really want to get away from high impact workouts, but I did it to myself because all I used to do was run.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to 40, y'all. Now, Black Boy Joy, there is a 9-year-old who has launched a Black Boy doll line honoring Trayvon Martin and Tamir Rice. Oh, I love Black Boy Joy. And this little fella's name is, let me see, what is this little baby name? Demetrius Maurice Davis Jr. He's 9 years old.
And look at the dolls. They have little hoodies on and says "My Friend" on them. And they have Timbs on and jeans. And they're black. Of course, they're black. But yeah, when do you ever see black boy dolls, like, ever?
You know I'm gonna get one, right?
It's so cute.
How do I order one of these dolls? See,
let's see if they have a website. They got a website, so we could tell y'all the website. Little Brown Boy Joy is what it's called. They
range from $49 to $59. They
big too.
Yeah, I'm gonna order me one of these, honey.
Yeah, so you can go on their website, ourbrownboyjoy.com, if you want to purchase one of these little brown boy dolls. They're so cute. You can get it for little girls too.
Yeah. See, I like My Friend. The hoodie says My Friend. Oh,
so cute. So support this young man in his business, and encourage entrepreneurship at any age. This is adorable.
I like it. Now, wait a minute. So, I put this song pick of the week on here about 10 years ago when we were supposed to record the show, and I'm just not feeling that way right now. So, I'm going to let Kim go with hers first as I make an edit.
And I don't even know what that song is anyway. So,
I heard it at the end of Insecure. You know, Issa be having a playlist.
Insecure with your little weird songs. So, my song pick this week is Is it in my feelings or in your feelings?
Keisha, that one. Do
Yes.
you love me? I think it's
Kiki,
in my feelings.
Do you love me? Are you right?
Who is
Now,
Ki-
listen,
Yeah.
I don't know who Kiki is, but the reason
I
why
still want to know.
The reason why I picked this song is because we got a cat, y'all.
Y'all got a cat.
We got a cat. This week we got a cat.
How come you ain't post a new baby?
Child, Brandon posted it. I said, boy, why you just tell the world that we got a doggone cat? We don't even know what's going to happen. Okay, so we got a cat. And I said, Dylan, what do you want to name the cat? And guess what he said?
Kiki?
Yes!
Oh, of course, Dylan.
So
Aww.
our new cat is called Kiki, and she hates Dylan, actually. Poor child.
Cats are like that. The ones that love them the most. My coworkers talk about it. He said, my wife loved that cat. He said, that cat look at her and hiss.
Ooh.
And of course she loves. But yeah, the ones that love them the most, they don't.
Poor
Cats are
child, the
weird.
cat. That's because he chased the cat all over the place. And the cat's like, I ain't effing with you. I am not effing with you. So the cat hides.
Does the cat have his claws?
They have, in New York, you can no longer declaw cats. It's against the law.
Oh.
Because it is inhumane. Because that's like their only line of defense.
They can't defend themselves.
Yeah, so in New York, you can do it in other states, but in New York, it's against the law. So no declawing cats, so you have to keep the nails clipped. And she scratched me trying to run from Dylan, because Dylan was coming. She was like, I'm out. I ain't messing with him. Like, hold on. Yeah, so she scratched me on my doggone hand, and I'm like, Kiki.
He just want hugs and kisses.
She is not messing with. And that doggone cat kept me up all night, child. She getting put out tonight. She is out of here.
My mom was definitely afraid of cats. Like, you would think it was Cujo. Like, she would cry.
Yeah, I didn't grow up with any animals, and now my mom has a big old dog, and I'm not messing with no dogs.
Mine over there. Quiet as a
Yeah, I
mouse.
can't. I'm not messing with walking dogs and all that. I can't be bothered. So, cat it is. So, Kiki is the new cat's name.
Dylan gonna say, Kiki, do you love me? She gonna be like, mm-mm.
He be singing a song to her, too, but she
be acting funny with my baby. Kiki, play with Dylan. Leave that baby alone. So my song is Last Night by Diddy and Keisha Cole. Last night. I don't know why I like that song. Oh, I think I could run to it.
When she hit the chorus and she got so many good parts in that song. That was the jam.
The whole song be bumping, don't it?
Yes, it do. It do. Diddy had them hits, man. Take that, take that.
Yes. So yeah, I put that, and I had it on there about 3 weeks ago, and then I changed it, and we never recorded, so I put it. I put it back on. Child, we don't know what we be doing.
We are a mess.
We getting to the good stuff now, baby. Bullshit of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. I've been wanting to talk about this, and I was gonna text Kim and be like, "Did you see it?" But then the day she finally mentioned she hadn't watched it, I was like, "Did you watch it yet?" Because I didn't want to spoil it.
Wait, y'all know she texted me, asked me if I watched it. No, I said we were talking about something. I said, you know what? I forgot to watch Insecure this week because it's been so boring.
Them last
Insecure
3 episodes
has been like, I don't know what happened. Those were like, should have been scrapped, those last 3 episodes. Like,
Issa did it on purpose. She constantly F's with us mentally and emotionally. She did it on purpose.
How you gonna leave the good stuff for the last 2? We didn't even get to the last episode, so we don't know what's gonna go down. But this week's episode, I have not laughed this much at Insecure in ages. It was
good.
Hilarious. I think it was the best episode this season so far.
Because I don't even remember what happened in the last 3.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Nathan and Issa.
I don't remember. See, that's how it was. It was not that. It was. I would have gave up on Insecure if this was like.
They had the slumber party.
Oh yeah, that slumber party was so boring. Like that was the
worst. Kelly helped Molly's parents with their estate planning.
Snooze fest. I mean, needed, but we don't want to see a show about that. That was not entertaining.
But baby, the kicker on this last episode was that shoving match. Are we gonna call it a fight or a high school shoving match?
It was a high school shoving match. So what's Amanda's character's name? Why can I never remember?
Tiffany. Yeah,
Tiffany. So Tiffany's moving to Denver, and she was having a going away. She was having a going away party. And first of all, these are Issa's friends, right? Her and Lawrence were together, but these are Issa's friends. Mm-hmm. So why are they inviting Lawrence to this thing? I don't understand.
He's friends with Tiffany's husband now.
No, when y'all break up, you got to choose a side. I'm sorry, you can't stay friends with both sides. Pick a side.
Because why was Condola there? Make it make sense.
I was gonna text you like, are Lawrence and Condola together? Because I was like, what? Because he could have brought the kid if it was about the kid, right? Condola did not. Why was she there?
And I was going to say because of Tiffany and what's Tiffany's husband's name? Never remember his name. I'm sorry. Like, because their kid is friends with Lawrence's kid, but Lawrence's kid can't even hold his neck up on his own yet. So...
And they getting on my nerves with his name because Lawrence is calling him Ja and she's calling him Eli. Like, why you name this boy? What's his name?
It need to be changed.
What is his name? It's weird. That was weird. I thought that they were together for a minute. I'm like, why are y'all showing up to this party together? It made no sense. That was stupid, Issa. I'm gonna need you to. Well, we don't got no time left. This is the last episode coming. So, anywho, Lawrence and Nathan. Lawrence was pouring his little sweet. Y'all know I could give two shits about Lawrence. Donyetta loves him.
I love it. Nathan Beard was not connecting, and Lawrence tried to smack it off his face.
So here go Lawrence reminiscing in his head about the past with Issa. He corners her because she's coming from the garbage. He's like, Issa, I love you. Are you happy? Because I'm not happy.
Why'd you call me?
She was like, it was a mistake. That's it. That should have been the end of the conversation. She was high. It was a mistake. She should have said, I was high and I called you. That's what she should have said.
She's looking for apartments with Nathan. Oh, you got to backtrack. First, Nathan and Lawrence going to get into it about who got better barbecue. Houston or L.A. And Nathan was like, oh, for sure, Houston. And Lawrence was like, well, the barbecue can't be that good if it don't keep people there.
He was talking about Issa. Listen, Lawrence, that was a low. Lawrence took it. He went low. He was like, I ain't staying high. I'm going low. Like, okay. Lawrence...
He was not much shallow about. First of all, I don't think anybody thinks that the barbecue in LA is better than Houston.
Heck no.
Do they do barbecue in LA?
I don't know. Does Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles count?
I've never seen, I guess they was going to barbecues like in Compton, like Boys in the Hood and stuff. They had barbecue.
Don't do no damn barbecues in LA. Look, no, listen, that was no contest. But Lawrence, he was talking about Issa. He was talking about his girl Issa.
And then Issa brother gonna be messy talking about, so my new boo, who he had just met at that same party, y'all, thinks he should get a Caesar. And he's like, can you cut my hair? And Nathan was like, I'm not at the shop. Me and Issa looking for apartments. And everybody was like, and you should have seen Lawrence's face.
Lawrence, yes, Lawrence. Lawrence was in his feelings. But when he told Issa he loved her, I was like, Donyetta gonna eat this shit up.
And Nathan walked up like, what's this? What's going on here?
Nathan went outside because his friend left his key to the shop, so his friend was outside, and he was like, man, Issa X up in there. And his friend was like, you want to go in there and turn shit up? Like,
you know what? That's the kind of friend I am. I always ask that. I'd be like,
his friend was like, you want to go in there? We gonna take care of this. Nathan was like, chill. But then when he went back in, he already had that in his mind, so he was ready to whoop. I don't know what kind of whooping he was going to do. It was
building.
Yeah.
Oh, Nathan. What do you think she's gonna do?
You know she gonna go back to Lawrence old raggedy behind.
She knows that the majority of the fans want that, and she just likes to mind F us.
Because there's something missing with her and Nathan. Like, there's no spark.
Passion.
Yeah, like something is off there.
And Lawrence's friend was like, he was like, I don't know if I should go to the party. He's like, why not? She left you. You ain't fight for her. Y'all should be cool.
I was like, I love him. And he's right. Like, if that's your girl and you love her, you ain't gonna let her walk out the door. I'm sorry.
He just walked away like a dog with his tail between his legs. So, and that got Lawrence to thinking. So it was rude to try to confess your love to somebody that obviously is in a relationship and at said party with said person in a relationship.
There, like, you have no morals and scruples, bro. Like, come on.
So that was building up for him. So both of them had been escalating the whole episode, child.
But wait, what about Molly and her little nerdy boo with the edibles?
Torian is sort of kind of, when they was like, what's that? Some trash? We'll throw away this shit. And everybody's like,
he was funny. Like, that was a new side of him. We didn't see that side of it. He was low key. Like, you know, people can deliver jokes and they are so serious about it. And it was fun. It was so funny. Like, wait, but he had a whole
edibles to somebody's house the first time you come. First of all, I wouldn't share my edibles.
Dude had a whole tin full of the big old blocks.
Okay.
Like,
hey, what's in those?
It was so. But wait, when they went to the food, the catering, they went in the back.
Now that was just disrespectful.
They was like, "Are these the mac and cheese balls?"
I do want a mac and cheese ball.
My mouth was watering.
When Molly burnt her mouth. No, Issa burnt her mouth on that mac.
Oh my god, this episode was so funny. It was the best episode yet.
And it's not fair to have Lawrence and Nathan standing side by side because Lawrence's beard probably connects, and he's to me he's just more handsome than Nathan. And then he was like pushing Nathan, and Nathan's like 5'1", but in real life I think he's 6 feet. So that means Jay Ellis is tall.
He's 6 feet. He looks like a little.
We looked it up. Remember, because I was talking about his beard don't connect. Because I think Issa's tall in real life.
So small. Oh,
what's his name? Kendrick Sampson. Remember we looked it up because and when he was getting out the bed and he was putting his little boxes on and they showed them little pale cheeks.
Oh my god, I wanted to send you his little golden cheeks so bad.
He's 5'11". So yeah, that means Jay Ellis is tall because he was towering over Jay Ellis is 6'2". No, it seemed like Jay Ellis got like 6 inches. So that means I don't think Kendrick is 5'11".
You know they be lying on these with their height. They be like a few inches shorter than they really are.
He probably 5'8".
Yeah.
But yeah, them little pasty cheeks look like chicken when you seasoning it before you cook it.
Yeah, he need to lay them buns out and get them more golden.
Can he? Because his hair is like legit. Isn't it like a reddish brown?
You to leave him alone.
I need him to leave Issa alone so her and Lawrence can get back together.
Yeah, but this week of Insecure was good. It was very good. I was pleasantly surprised. Let's hope
wait
that they ended on a good note. Because whose birthday? They said Molly's birthday is the next episode they're going to be celebrating.
Maybe, because, yeah. I hope Kelly and... What is... Not Kelly. What is Tiffany's husband's name?
Isn't it Wayman or something? What is his name?
Derek.
He does not look like a Derek. He is the opposite of a Derek.
That's why we couldn't remember his name. He looked like a dude who write poems and snap instead of clap type brother.
He does.
Brother to the night. So, Insecure. I hate that you're leaving us.
I know.
Oh, Issa Rae was nominated for a Golden Globe. You see, I don't be reading.
Yeah, speaking of Issa in Insecure, she was nominated for Best Actress, I believe.
Yes, dress.
But I don't think I don't know. There wasn't much acting going on this year on Insecure. How did she get it? I mean, what about Kelly? Like, Kelly, best supporting actress.
Because I don't think Issa's really acting. I think she
just herself.
Yeah, she got the show because she Awkward Black Girl. Wasn't that her show? Awkward Black Girl.
I don't even remember.
When it was like a YouTube show.
Yeah. Congratulations. I think this is just like a parting gift.
Beyonce got nominated? Of course, I would zoom in and forget about everybody but Beyonce. Huh.
No, they were nominated in the past. Anywho, congrats to Issa. You're probably not going to win, girl, but congrats. Don't they say it's an honor to be nominated? No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
I want to win.
You know, I want to win this motherfucker. I don't want to just be nominated.
And just like that.
Ciao. So we late because this happened 2 weeks ago, right? This week is going to be the third week. Because they debut with 2 episodes and another episode. So this is going to be the third week of the show.
Okay.
Now, Donyetta was in Mexico when the show premiered. I said, girl, do you have a VPN? She's like, no. I said, well, you ain't going to watch this till you get back.
And I stayed up late to watch it, too. Like, y'all know I don't watch TV and I do stay up late now. But yeah, it was good. But what did I text you? I said, we 5 minutes in and Charlotte already getting on my dang nerves. She was not that irritating during the season.
Charlotte was irritating. She was.
What did she do to her face?
She got them doggone fillers. I don't know why these celebrities get these fillers. I think they don't want wrinkles, so they try to fill them in. But then, like, it doesn't, the doctors put in too much.
You look like you holding water. Like we saying out in the country. You look like you holding water, baby.
Like, she can't smile. Her eyes look like ours when she smiles because her cheeks are, like, pushing. Ugh.
Yeah, her face just look constantly puffy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But
I don't even know where to begin with that. Like, it's been good. Because I didn't like the second Sex and the City movie. It was but they've really done a good job.
Listen, okay, y'all, everybody knows by now that Big died. We all know that. But
on that damn Peloton bike, honey.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I don't think how did they hide that so well? Like,
because they fooled us. Remember when you used to send me snippets and she's like, and now I have this podcast, what am I just now, another ex-wife? And I was like, did Big leave Carrie? Because, you know, she sort of kind of cheated in the second movie with
Aiden. She kissed Aiden.
Morocco, well, what is it? Dubai or something. Oh, no. So, yeah, I think they leaked stuff just to throw us off. Big died.
But then, hold on. They went to Paris. There must be going to show some flashbacks because they filmed in Paris, Carrie and Big. I saw the pictures. They filmed in New York again. Remember how they were in the buggy in Central Park on the show? They filmed that scene again. I don't know if it's the same, if they're reenacting it or they gonna bring Big back from the dead, which is gonna be weird with his sexual allegations now, which we're gonna get into. But yeah, this is not the last we're gonna see. Are they gonna go and re-edit the show now?
Well, they might be like, they'll probably do a disclaimer. It was already
because I know they didn't go to Paris to film dummy scenes. Like, come on, that's like a waste. He's gonna be in some flashbacks or something. But yeah, that second episode, which was like all about the funeral, I cried the whole episode. Like, it was like I knew him and he died. It was like,
how lucky. Oh, and when Samantha sent those flowers and Carrie said they could stay, like the spray that goes on top of the camera. Samantha.
I know. Carrie was mad. She was like, I said no flowers. That was the most sterile funeral you have ever seen. It was just chairs in a white room with the casket. I was like, what is this? Bill was
that last look. She done messed up the blue. And you know, I want some Manolo Blahniks. I said I was going to get green or yellow. I think I want those. Do they make the blue ones all the time?
You know, they probably brought them back. Those never went out. I think they have them in a bunch of colors. Those shoes are gorgeous, though.
I've seen yellow in the store.
I've seen pink. I think I've seen green too.
Yep. I got some. Baby, let me tell y'all, I got some green ones I didn't know at the time that I ordered from Shein. That's what they are, some knockoff.
That's okay.
But yeah, and just like that. So Charlotte is irritating. Miranda is a functioning alcoholic.
Wait, but what about when Miranda said her and Steve hadn't had sex in years?
She gonna get with Carrie's podcast co-host, the lesbian.
Yeah, they gonna turn her. Well, she's already gay in real life, so she just gonna come out on the show.
When Charlotte told her she need to dye her hair, Charlotte.
Her hair looks good though. It doesn't even look gray. It looks good on her.
She's like, aren't you gonna dye your hair? Charlotte, Charlotte, Charlotte. But yeah, so Big died. That last look they had between each other just tore me all the way up.
I know.
Miranda's a functioning alcoholic.
Wait, who's going back to school and has a black professor?
He keeps saying all the wrong things. Miranda, just
Oh
be
my
quiet.
God. Wait, hold on.
Go ain't nowhere near an hour.
No. Look, Miranda's trying to like be all politically correct. The show has changed for sure. It is like remember there were no black people in Sex and the City. You're like, what
Not
is
even
going
walking
on?
down the street, except for Blair Underwood.
There were, except he was like the only black person on the doggone show. But now they're like, Nicole Ari Parker is on it, and she's been in all the episodes. She wasn't in the funeral one, but she was in the first one and the third one, and she has like a beefy role. She's not just coming in and out. So I think she's gonna be good friends with Charlotte. So we're gonna see a lot of her.
And the beautiful Middle Eastern woman, we haven't seen her yet, but I've seen her. Every time I see her, I'm just like, dang, she pretty.
And you know she's probably close to 60. She's gorgeous. She's gonna be in a new episode selling Carrie's apartment because Carrie can't live in her fabulous apartment because she's having memories of Big, which is understandable. So I guess she's gonna go back to her old place then.
Girl, stalking Natasha. And Natasha, what have you been doing for the last 20 years? Can we get that skincare routine, ma'am? Thank you.
Natasha has not aged. Her name is Bridget Moynihan. Okay, you remember Bridget Moynihan was with Tom Brady and had his kid and he dumped her when she was pregnant and he got with the model Gisele Bündchen? That was her.
No.
That's her. She has a kid with Tom Brady. He dumped her, went with Gisele Bündchen, who was a supermodel. Remember she was wearing the Victoria's Secret Angels back in the day, the wings? Mm-hmm. And, they're still married and have all their kids. And, they do the blended family thing. But, yeah, that was a whole big thing, child. Mm-hmm.
Tom Brady don't look cute. I just Googled it. He don't look cute standing next. Well, he don't look cute, period.
He never was
cute. He don't look cute standing next to her. Girl, go on and do better with your skincare routine.
Mm-hmm. But I'm here for this. I'm glad it's back. Remember, it used to come on Sundays. So I wonder when Insecure leaves if they're going to move it back to Sundays.
I saw Issa tweeted and she was like, remember when Insecure used to come on at 10:30 after Sarah Jessica Parker's show? Was it Divorced? And I forgot it did used to come on. See, that's growth.
Okay, listen. This is pissing me off, okay? Insecure is the only show that drops at 10 o'clock. Right? Every other show drops at midnight and we can watch it. And just like that drops at midnight. No, I think it drops 3 a.m. because they went midnight on the West Coast.
Issa is just yanking us and we just ride with it.
Even the ghetto ass Power drops at midnight. Yep. We want our show. We don't want to wait until 10:30 on a Sunday. I'm sleepy.
Issa be playing with us so bad. She don't love us for real.
And then Issa, you made us wait and it wasn't even good. You made us wait until 10 o'clock on Sunday and it wasn't even good. Come on.
It was good. Now, we did have some boring moments in there, but Issa said, no, I'm not playing. And y'all not getting more than 30 minutes.
They didn't bump Sex in the City for you on Sundays. Come on.
Oh, they can't do that in today's climate. We would burn down the city of Atlanta, child.
I know one thing. Last episode better be good. It better be good.
And can you give us an hour? It's probably gonna be 30 minutes because
I was thinking that too. Sure. Even Just Like That is 45 minutes. They extended it. It used to be 30 minutes. It's 45 minutes now.
All that drama, child, they got to get in there. She's stalking Natasha. Child, I was like, you don't get away from this lady's job.
Just give me more. I'm here for it. But why is Charlotte's daughter so fly?
Which one? The oldest one, Lily?
Lily is in Chanel from the rooter to the tutor. Okay? Her backpack, her boots, her sweater. Lily is fly.
Man. And that young one gonna drive Charlotte uptight behind. Crazy.
But what about Anthony has not aged either. He's Italian. Mm-hmm. Anthony looks the same. Oh my goodness. I'm here for. Yeah. I'm happy. I'm happy we got something to watch, y'all. I'm happy.
It's good. And Chris, you just need to keep yourself lifted up in prayer, my man, because you're going through.
Y'all, Mr. Big has been accused of sexual assault. Is it assault?
I think they refer to it, assault.
by multiple women. It started out with one, then it was two, and now it's three, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, but the allegations are from years ago. Like, did we pull it up?
Very detailed.
I'm not gonna say too much on it. It's like, yes, I want to believe women, but how we are so quick to crucify everyone for everything without any proof. That's the only thing that I don't like about these things.
His management company dropped him. He's on a show with Queen Latifah,
which I watch. I watched the Equalizer.
They said he's not going. He filmed one episode of the upcoming season and
no, he's been on the show. The show has like 4 seasons, so he's been filming.
But yeah, this last season that they did, they said he's done one of the upcoming season, and they're not letting him come back. So
because he's not on every episode. He's like on every 2 or 3 episodes like that. But yeah. But here's my thing. He's worked this entire time. Remember he was on The Good Wife with Julianne and Margulies? He was on that show for like 5 years.
Law and Order.
He's been working this entire time. So it's not like he disappeared and came back for Sex and the City and now y'all coming out the wood. Like, why now? I don't know. Just
Buddy going through it.
Don't crucify the man until like... How do you just get dropped from everything? It's like anybody can say anything about anyone and you're canceled. Like,
I was about to say cancel culture, because even Sex and the City made a statement.
No, all three of them, Sarah Jessica, Kristen Davis, and Cynthia Nixon, they all posted on their Instagram story the same statement. Like, we stand by the women. That's what they said. They stand by the women.
I wonder if it's because they work with him and they're like, finally somebody said it.
But
because like me and you, I know you. It's only certain stuff people can come to me. I'll be like, yeah, Kim probably told you that or said that. But like if it's some outlandish stuff, I'm gonna call you a liar to your face.
No,
you know what I'm saying? So I wonder, like, because they know him, and people in the industry talk. If it's not,
I understand that, but do you think if Sarah Jessica, like, she's been gushing about him, like, we worked so well together, it was like, old times, they were hugging and kissing on the red carpet, like, if she knew that he was a jerk, would she have been working with him
if he wasn't one to her? Remember Beverly Johnson said he threatened to kill her back when they used to date. I think her and her dog. What did the dog do to you, Chris?
I don't know, man. I hope it's not true. But if it is, then he deserves everything that's coming to him. But don't try the man before, like...
It's bad. One of the ladies said, like, he was about to rape her, and she was like, can you at least use the condom? And he laughed.
That's the one that said she went to the hospital and had to get stitches, right?
Yeah, and then one lady said he used to leave like inappropriate voicemails for her, and she let her boss listen to it, and her boss was like, yeah, I remember listening to those back in the day. Woo, child.
This is what I don't understand about these things. Like, even with Bill Cosby, like, there's never any proof. It's always he said, she said. Always. I don't know. This just puts a damper on our whole enjoyment of the show. Why, Mr. Big? Why? But
his character was an asshole, and now they're making you to be an asshole in real life, my man.
And they had to stick it to him by him leaving the money from the $1 million for Natasha on the show. Like, why? Like, why you had to do that to Carrie? Why?
She was like, Carrie was about to lose her mind, calling the finding numbers in his pockets. I don't know. Well, I don't have one. I had to write my landline down too. She calling numbers in his pockets. Child, it was the house phone. He had to.
That was so funny. Oh my God, that was hilarious.
Well, I do like that she didn't find anything, because when you look for trouble, you find it. So I'm glad Big was on the up and up, and that as happy as she thought they were was as happy as they actually were. She was hell bent to her own feelings, child. She was on a war page trying to find something on Big, and why he left that money to Natasha to help her fix her teeth. Remember, she got him knocked out of mouth when you was sleeping with her husband, and then you tried to run and she came after you and she slipped in that staircase.
That staircase was hard too.
She lost a couple of teeth. She hit that blood was everywhere. He should have left her $10 million, you hussy. Woo. That pissed me off. I forgot that they got caught cheating. And now you want to know if he cheating on you.
With her.
How you get him is how you lose him.
It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out on the show.
Drive slow, homie.
Re-editing. Sickening. It's just sickening. Okay, y'all. So, you know what? I don't even know how I saw this. What?
I just read the...
Oh, she... Okay, y'all. So, Megan Good has a new show on Amazon, and I don't know how I came across this because they've been promoting it. Like, where did I see it?
You talked that it was coming out before on the show, and I was like, I'm not gonna watch it. Child, I watched it in 2 days.
It's so damn. All right, so what did you think? She reading the news under this news, y'all. We gonna get to that. We gonna compose yourself.
You can tell I did not read this before I sat down in this filming chair. I really, really liked it. It was for me a black Sex in the City, and as a Sex in the City fan, like I still got some of them seasons on DVDs. Like I just always felt like the representation, like I watched it for like the fashion and the fun and thrill of it all, but it wasn't a very good show that had like any representation. Like we had Blair Underwood, who Miranda dated, and then Samantha dated that one black guy, but he was only on for that episode, I think. And so it feels good to see like. And then Harlem is the new Manhattan because y'all trying to gentrify it so bad. I know that, and I live in Atlanta.
Okay, I'm going to tell you. You never watched Run the World on Stars, right? Mm-mm. This show is a knockoff of Run the World. But Run the World is better. Way better. It is.
I got somebody's Stars passcode.
I'm going to need you to watch it. Run the World came out... Was it this year? It either came out early this year or late 2020. It is about 4 black girlfriends who live in Harlem.
That's the one I told you I wasn't gonna watch. Okay.
Professional women, like it's like the same exact premise. So when I was watching this show, I was like, so y'all just ripped off the other show, like.
Oh, it just got a bunch of no-name people in it, so that's why it didn't get no clout. I'm looking
I think it's done much better than Harlem. It's just the
visuals of the show. Whoopi Goldberg's friend in real life.
She was such a bitch on that show. I didn't like her.
She's like dry funny, and that's how like we forget Whoopi Goldberg like started off as a comedian. Like when you can be dry and mean and people still laugh, you funny as hell.
Oh my God, I was like, Whoopi is giving it to her.
Great. Until it wasn't. And then it went off the fucking tracks.
She did say that. She's funny. But that light-skinned girl, what's her name? I don't like her.
Grace. She was
biased.
on
she can't
The Lion.
She's the same character.
Empire.
She was on Empire. She's
Grace
the same.
Byers.
She's like Paula Patton, like the same character and everything she does. I just, and then Jasmine Guy is on the show playing her mother.
I ain't even gonna say it, dog. I ain't even gonna say it. Nope.
Now look, I just saw Jasmine Guy. She was on Tamron Hall's show. She did something to her face because she looks so refreshed on Tamron Hall. So she said they started taping that show like before the pandemic. Or right when it started, so they stopped and they picked it up later. But she looked so refreshed on Tamron Hall's show. I said she did something to her face, child, because on that show she looks tired.
Remember when everybody used to like colorism? It's always a thing. Remember when like everybody used to think they wanted to be light skinned
with the curly hair? But
how's that working out for y'all?
Look at her now. Look at me now.
Baby looking like a leather belt somebody left out in the sun.
She kind of looked like, did she do drugs? Like she has that kind of look, or maybe she smoked, or I think it's cigarettes.
Just because think about how old, I hate to use that word, mature she looked on A Different World. But
You
she
think?
had to have been. Yeah, she looked older than everybody else on A Different World.
I think
even.
she was though.
She wasn't our age.
How
You
old is
take a
Jasmine
picture
Guy?
of Whitley Gilbert and hold it up to us and all of our other friends that are Black Girl Magic in their 40s, and y'all would think that we are that age that she was Whitley Gilbert.
She's 59. She's the same age as my mother.
That's it?
She
Girl, I
has-
thought she was in her 70s.
She was so wasn't she like the cutest back in the day? Like everybody wanted to be Whitley Gilbert. Cause she was light skinned, she had her curly hair, and look at her now. She just looked old and tired.
I've seen her in For Colored Girls Who Committed Suicide When the Rainbow Wasn't Enough, like the play here in Atlanta. And I don't remember thinking.
No, she hasn't. But she is she Jamaican? Cause her accent was terrible. That's a fake Jamaican accent, ain't it?
And I wonder, like, if because if you've ever heard Grace Byers talk, her natural, like, tongue, she's Caribbean. And I wonder if she cringed. Or it was like, let me tell you
Grace
how
Byers might have Jamaican in her.
because she's talked, like, when she puts on a good American accent, but, like, if she's comfortable, like, she's from one of those islands, like Amanda Seals. Is it?
Grenada is Amanda Seal. Oh, Jasmine Guy's her mother is Portuguese. So she is not
Grace Byers
Jamaican.
was raised in the Cayman Islands.
Oh, so why they couldn't just have her from Cayman? Why she had to be Jamaican?
Because, they think all Black people from the Caribbean are from Jamaica.
Why does she have to be Jamaican, period? Why they couldn't just be Black American? Like, that accent was terrible. It was terrible.
Do a lot of Caribbean people live in Harlem? Or New York in general?
The West Indian people live in Brooklyn and the Bronx.
I met a lot of West Indian people from Boston, too. For whatever. I don't know how you get from an island to Boston, but oof.
In New York, the West Indians live up in the Bronx on White Plains Road, or they live in Brooklyn. I don't know.
Maybe they're trying to be inclusive. Because,
Anywho,
we have a lesbian, a rich kid, college educated kid, a freeloader, some Caribbean parents. There's a lot going on.
I like the
It's a
lesbian
gumbo.
character. That was a good touch. It was
She
something
makes me want to
different.
cut my hair off again.
She brung some interest to the, but yeah, I think the show, it started a little slow for me, but then it got back. But wait, what about when Megan Good took the guy home and he lay down and they was about to get it in and then he lifted up his legs and she was like,
Get out.
are these what the kids are doing now? He wanted her to toss his salad. Who
I told Kim, you lick my butt, not the other way around.
I was shocked. My mouth was open. I couldn't believe it.
I think I was eating. Ew.
Yeah, that was like too. Like, is this what it's like for women's out in these streets these days?
Kim, where did you get all these links? Every time I open up one of these links, a chicken sandwich is at the top of the page. So now I'm going to have to order a chicken sandwich off of Uber Eats when we finish this. And my stomach's already messed up. And I'm supposed to be losing weight.
You're making me hungry and I still got to run today. Okay, moving along. So if y'all haven't seen Harlem, make sure y'all see it. But in addition to Harlem, speaking of Megan Good, child, her husband done filed for divorce. What's his name?
Devon Franklin.
I don't even know where she found him and where he came from. She made him famous because he wasn't famous before, right?
He was like one of the producers maybe on that movie she was in. Was it Jump in the Broom? Remember she was like a bridesmaid. T.D. Jakes was in it.
I remember that movie.
They met, they worked together then. But he's like an industry guy. He's like more of a producer type.
I thought he was a pastor.
He is. And her husband, Devon Franklin, and Grace Byers' husband, which is, what's his name from Empire, look like twins. And they all hang out and like play games at each other's houses and stuff. They're like, because she said she has to be careful.
Not
at events.
anymore.
That's
anymore.
her husband and that Grace Byers' husband by mistake because they look so much alike. He just told her the show was so good and she was like, thank you, my love, because I was trolling because people been speculating that they ain't on good terms. And he made a post about how great her show was and she's like, thank you, my love.
And this was like 2 weeks ago.
Well, we all done posted that trash man or woman we was dating, and then next thing we know, we mad because people asking us if we broke up, knowing that we went on good terms when we posted that photo. No way, child.
Doing it for the gram. Just doing it for the gram. But anywho, they've been together 9 years. Married for 9 years. He
filed for divorce?
He filed for the divorce, yes.
I'm shocked. Appalled.
She's 40 and he's 43. I know.
Because remember, he used to come for people. Like, they be telling her she don't dress like a first lady. He said, first of all, he used to check people. I used to be like, I wonder what happened. Well, obviously, they still get along, at least cordially, because he's, promoting her stuff and things like that. I really hate that. They were the cutest little couple, child.
Not anymore. They're over. Dunzo.
The show just came out on December 3rd, and he done filed for divorce, and ooh.
He was like, let me get her shine first. Then we binge. He was like, y'all release all the episodes, I can file now. Poor child. Jesus.
I don't even know what to say, y'all. Well, Megan Good look good. Her body good. She gonna be good.
She did something to her face too, though. She has that puffy look on that show. She's doing that filler too.
I was gonna say she always had like a.
She's looking
like
very
a Cruella DeVille look. Like, remember in what was that movie? Ease Bayou. Like, her chin has always been chiseled. And like,
no, she never had no puffed up cheeks like she does now. She put filler up, too much filler.
She fixed her eyebrows because y'all used to come for them eyebrows.
Her brows used to look crazy.
NeNe, y'all, Kia sent me this and I was like, baby, NeNe is already dated.
Her husband just passed away in September. I mean, I know he was sick for a long time and all, but aren't you supposed to like mourn for a year? At least not go public with another man so fast?
She probably just being busy, child. The things we do so we don't have to sit with how we feel and be alone.
Like, I know it's probably been hard for her because it's like he was sick for so long, and it's like she probably was feeling like she was single. Her husband was, suffering, and, he's gone now, but
she's staying busy. It's sort of like when somebody break up, the first person that they date probably gonna catch it. My good man, I wish you well. I
can't even pronounce his name. I'm not even gonna try. Y'all could go to Google's and look it up.
Nayo Nisala Sayo. Yeah.
He's from Liberia.
He's a handsome fella.
What's up with them? I don't like these. He looked like them dudes that was on that yacht with their beards. You remember that?
What? Yeah, and I was about to say Nathan needs to reach out to him because his beard connect. Nathan need to borrow some of his hair plugs.
Old dudes, and they was all on the yacht with their doggone beards, and he looked like he was one of them.
Oh,
the beard gang.
Yeah, his beard connects. Huh? Nathan, take note.
It's fluffy. It's like he get his beard oil.
He could be Santa Claus, like a black Santa Claus.
He surely could. Wait, hold on. He surely could be black Santa Claus.
That's a beard. That's a beard.
But look at her out with Portia and her African babe. What is he? Her fiance.
She looks unhappy and awkward. First of all, look the picture that's at the top of the article, and she got that velour suit on.
That looks terrible. She looks like
look at that smile. She's not happy. That's a fake smile. Oh, NeNe. Girl, just get you a what's them things? Them onesies, and it's a blanket.
Snuggie.
And sit on the couch.
Snuggie.
Girl, get a snuggie and stay inside. It's okay. But
she's
look
out
at her.
with him.
She's looking like this is how she's smiling in the photo.
Well, she got them big old fake teeth. She can't smile right with those. But there's another picture with them out, and they like, oh, she got this leopard. Oh,
she don't. NeNe, po tink tink. It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
It's too soon, NeNe. Too soon.
Will Smith's ex-wife joins the Housewives of Beverly Hills. Is she even interesting though?
Remember she was on a show with Eddie Murphy's ex-wife. It was all, and R. Kelly's ex-wife. It was all, I think it was called Hollywood Exes. It was all like black ex-wives of famous men. And she was on the show. This had to be like 5 years ago. At least. But anywho, you know Donyetta don't watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, y'all, so I'm gonna give you the tea. So Garcelle Bouvet is on the show. Y'all remember Garcelle? She was on the Jamie Foxx show back in the day. She's on The Real now. She's in that
Fancy.
Yes. She's in that Amanda Seales Tamar seat. She's in that now. So she had
Beverly Hills. Is that the one where Paris Hilton's aunts used to be on there?
They're still on. Kyle is still on, and Kathy is on too.
Because baby, I want to see what kind of tomboy shades that damn cow was gonna wear, and she did not dye her hair blonde, and she was pretty.
Wait, but now Kathy is on. Kathy Hilton.
Like Hilton Hotels. Who is Kathy?
That's Kyle's sister.
Who used to be on there? Used to be two of them.
Kim is the other sister, so it's three sisters. So you know, Kathy Hilton is Paris Hilton's mother. So she's on the show now. Anywho, Garcelle's on the show, and she had a little get together with her black girlfriends, and Sheree was one of the girlfriends. So she was on an episode of the show. So now she's gonna be like a friend of the show. She's not gonna be like holding, I don't know what they hold diamonds in Beverly Hills. Yeah. She's not gonna hold a diamond. She's gonna be a friend to the show. So that should be interesting. I'm glad they're bringing a little color in here, because you know, for years there was no black people on the show. So
what is Paris Hilton's daddy's name then?
He's Rick Hilton, but he's never on the show. You don't see him not one time.
So her mom isn't born a Hilton.
No, he's the Hilton.
Oh, I thought it was like some Diana Tracy Ellis Ross foolishness. Okay.
No. So yeah, has a nice ring to it. Bring me with you.
I like that. So this is the thing, like when I meet men, like, and they tell me their name, I run it, and if it doesn't sound good with mine, then I mean, you can take me out to eat.
You gotta make sure it works.
Like Jones, Jackson, Jefferson, all those Negroidian last names. Like my first name is already doing a lot. Let's not complicate it further.
Yeah, so I'm excited that they bring a little more brown girl magic. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna be watching that. I'll let y'all know what happens.
I ain't gonna lie.
Donyetta is not watching it.
Diddy buys back Sean John at an auction. When did it go to an auction?
Girl, so he sold Sean John in like the late 2010s. When did he sell Sean John?
Thank God.
Sean John used to be good back in the 90s. I don't know what
Cash
happened.
Money Records was taking over for the 99 in the 2000s.
Girl, you're working with your bag in. Your shirt in. So the company that he sold it to in 2016 is in bankruptcy, and Sean John was a part of bankruptcy. So he went with some investor group and bought Sean John back for $7.551 million. So I guess they're gonna be bringing Sean John. I don't know if it ever left. Did it ever leave?
There's a store in the Atlanta airport.
A Sean John store? Mm-hmm. Really?
I can't remember what concourse it's on, but I remember walking by it and thinking, that's still a thing. Mm-hmm.
I think they could rebrand it, make it more like grown and sexy for the, you know, the fellas, and bring it back.
It's Diddy, and he's so goofy. I just keep picturing him belly flopping in that pool.
Cody's not here, so I can't ask him if he will wear Sean John, but he probably won't. Depending what it is, yeah. I guess. We'll see what Diddy does to bring Sean John back. Who knows? Who knows?
Baby Fat came back, so
nobody bought that. Nobody.
I was about to say, I ain't seen nobody wearing it.
Not a near living soul bought Baby Fat.
I didn't wear it back then.
Me neither.
No,
Me neither.
I think because it was sort of like it reminded me of something that Halle Berry and what's her name and Baps would have worn. Remember she had to go to, like, it just always seemed like ghetto fabulous to me.
It was, because remember it went with Fat Farm, which was hood clothes. It was like
and they had
women,
baby fat like on a booty, and then the cat on the. I was just never.
They had those fake juicy tracksuits. Remember they came? Yeah, it was.
NeNe obviously wearing baby fat because she had on a velour suit in that article Kim posted. I didn't know they still made them.
An ugly brown one.
I know, doodle brown.
We would like to thank y'all for tuning in to this episode of Lay Twins Experience.
Don't forget to follow us on all the socials. We are La Twins Experience on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and we are La Twins EXP on Twitter.
All right, so we will catch y'all on the next one.
Bye.
Later.
Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast so you'll never miss an episode.
If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, please be sure to rate and or review the show. It would really help us out. Catch you next time.